is not the same. Now too I know it's not the same to you. So in the past tense, I do not speak, as if you are still alive for me. I'm approaching, I feel like flying over, not getting out of bed. Towards the day, grey and beautiful I am looking. Every wall by the rain is suffocated. I feel a muffled cry in my soul, as it was yesterday when you called me that you are sick and that soon you'll leave me. But exactly from that I knew you would never leave, because you called only me. You were my only soul, as I was for you, and you are of my kind. I know I have you, and now when I have you dead, you are unique, you are not. I know I'm the same for you, as now we were standing by the window, and the cold watched the grey lake in the park. I was everything to you, and you are my only me. We had that sight, reduced beauty. I know there was never for us anyone to say something, but so we wanted it. We hated the creepy world together that surrounds us. Each of us deserved more, but not here. I feel we are connected even now, although from different worlds, male and female, equal to death and life. You are lying now in the park lake, too heavy, nightly thoughts in it are gathered, and you are shining in the underwater night because you are moon. I can really see that your dead body is soaking in those waters, so cold of that lake by the rain, moon suffocates, your skin immersed in its white soul.
Very complicated poem and very interesting. Thank you very much. Yes, and a mixture of death and life in that poem is very strong. I experienced the death of my wife 55 years and wrote a book about it. And I feel that that sense of the aliveness of the dead is very, very strong in your poem as it was in me after her death. And you find yourself speaking to the dead person as if they were alive. It keeps them alive in you, and that's where they are now. Yes, it's a lovely poem and full of complex feeling, and with interesting turns of phrase at every point. Thank you.
Thank you. I hope I didn't repeat something, because historically there were many poets that were obsessed with this theme, like Edgar Allan Poe, you know, his poems Annabel Lee and the Raven, or like Charles Baudelaire and many others. But yes, this subject matter captured me, and I find myself a lot inspiration about these verses. Thank you.
You're going to fly from the bed rather than get out of bed and walk over. Yes, indeed. There's actually about everything in the poem that we can feel very like that.
Now I welcome Sandesh Gimre from Nepal, an engineer, author, writer, poet, editor, and translator. He is here with the poem Meditation.
Yeah, thank you very much, Sajil. And first of all, I'd like to congratulate Jack Polisher for being awarded today the Literature Award 2021. And
Thank you so much.
It's wonderful. Yeah, it's wonderful to see all around the world here. It's a great moment for me also. And my poetry is on meditation. And this poem I wrote actually last year. It has a little background. Last year during the COVID time, sitting in my garden, and the thought of meditation, I should write something about meditation that came into my mind, and I wrote this poem. So it's a neutral poem. So let me start the poem now. Yeah, meditation. Meditation is a way of life, a therapy of body and mind, the practice of thinking deeply in silence to make the mind calm and quiet. Relaxation of the body and mind to create the positive vibes, leading to a drop in load and stress, boosts our feeling of happiness in life. It increases our ability to stay cool, free from any distraction of thoughts, a rise in a positive emotional state, the gain in the ability to deal with stress. Meditation is not only involved in rest, but also the growth of positive mental states, a tool to cope up with level of pinches one can turn to internal silence, to push the stressful events of life with the help of meditation and exercise. Push the stressful event of life with the help of meditation and exercise. Yeah, thank you.
Wow. Very good, beautiful.
Very fine, thank you. Yeah, the one thing I would suggest actually is this is about meditation, and it's a good meditation on meditation. But could you write a poem that comes directly out of the feelings you have during a moment of meditation? Instead of saying meditation is about this, or even I feel this, express the feeling directly. Make the poem merge with meditation. Is that possible? Just as a suggestion.
Thank you. Thank you very much for the suggestion, sir.
From Nepal, we are moving to the neighboring country, Bangladesh. There is Shikdar Muhammad. Welcome, Shikdar Muhammad. He is a bilingual poet and writer, writing in Bangla and English. He is also the founder and president of Poetry and Literature World Vision. Welcome, sir.
Hello, everybody. Please. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are audible.
Thank you very much. Dear Honorable President of this prestigious poetry session, my dear brother Shazil, and my friends from across the world, global poets, participating poets here. Welcome everybody to listen my poetry. My poetry, the title of my poetry is Green Signal. Neither an abstract assurance nor an adverse belief, rather clicking a green signal in a roadmap of local geography. Still-lined belief unfolds natural truth and smells existence in the law of nature given by its creator. Having raindrops by mother tree, fruits grow fast. As a human fruit is grown up in a woman's womb, in a natural chemistry, tree turns into like that of a female figure. A swamp view surrounded by green paddy fields and villages looks lively believed. A joint ring, but any thread or rope made by migratory birds hanging with skynet is an unbelievable showing of believing entity. Cutting smoky fog, how a trusty train runs after its goal through a still straight way. Like that, a thoughtful mind goes through natural objects in quest of reality, keeping appearance away. Thank you very much. That's my poetry, my dear friend.
I could understand some of that, but not all of it came through to me, and I don't have the text for that one. And please send the text to Shachil, and I'll be able to comment better than I can.
That's a very nice poem. Sorry, sir. I'm really sorry.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Suchita. Thank you very much.
Siddhar, it is a very big poem, and we are impressed by your poem, and the way you have recited your poem, that is also appreciable. So, you are welcome.
Thank you.
Wonderful poem, wonderful.
Sujismita Bhushan from West Bengal.
Great.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning to all the authors and artists. I would like to show my gratitude to Saziv sir, who has given me this wonderful opportunity to present my poetry and literary works to the all across the world. And also I am congratulating Sir Jack Foley sir for his brilliant work, and he has bagged the international prize, came into international prize. And today,
Thank you.
you are brilliant, you are brilliant. I am noticing that you are already appreciating every poet and every author and patiently listening to every poems, and this is really appreciable. When we are given the feedback, we feel very much inspired to perform in a big stage. So yes, it is great. And today I will start with two of my poetries, which are the first one is Simplicity and Poet. This poetry I had written in a very random way to glorify the artists, poets, and authors all over the world and the simplicity they carry. So I will start. To find simplicity in a pocket full of letters, you go beyond your limits. Your feet too fatigued to make more steps. Yet you fiercely run. There is none called handsome man, and none so beautifully decked up. All the roads queued up with the nomads crushing themselves into the papers, inks, parameters, and art. Beyond the hauntings, beyond the tremors, beyond the anxiousness, beyond the wretchedness, you must have found the poet carrying the bucket of simplicity, rectifying all the wrongs into right, and leaving the decisions upon the readers. A poet there recites to beautify you with the sun rays of hope, shimmers of moon, tantrums of chill, benignity of peace. A poet there recites to make you dance on the songs you have left some meters away. A poet there recites to show you the world you'd like to astonishingly see, and see. Thank you. And my second poetry is What Should I Not Mention About Love? What should I not mention about love? It was like an unheard playlist in my phone that would crave for my sight over times. Love infused in the lyrics of their mellifluous rhythm that would stir drunken poetry in my mind. What should I not mention about love? It was his scenic long neck that took my breath. I would kiss it more and more to check repeatedly if all of his was all of mine. I would not mind having done the same for him. What should I not mention about love? It was the unseen, graceful, dusky sky that he had left behind his departure. I would look to it and take handful of sand to count how many dusts have been falsified, losing the count of time. What should I not mention about love? It was his slightly crooked tooth that would add a little light in the entire room when he childishly smiled in between. More often, when he would speak and make me glad. What should I not mention about love? It was the nerve-wracking fear that choked me when exactly I thought to take the entire plot before my parents and he silently left. And the tragedy was that I could not tell him how excellent an actor he could be. Thank you so much. Namaste.
Thank you. I especially like the ending of that last one.
That was wonderful, wonderful poetry.
Thank
Beautiful.
you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all the feedbacks and I'm really honored to perform in this platform.
It was lovely. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Now I welcome Petros Vilodas from Greece. He has worked as a radio producer in local radio station and he publishes poems and stories in various magazines and journals.
At first, thank you very much for the honor of attending the great poetry event, and congratulations to Mr. President and the organizers of the poetry event. I send my greetings from Greece and my hometown, Agrinio City. I read two poems, which is full of feelings. Before that, I tell something about a little bio about me. I am an active member of the Greek International Society. I am director of Greek Poetry to Poets Union in Argentina. I have studies in Faculty in Humanities to Greek College of Patras, and also I am a kindergarten teacher. The first poem has the title Distance. Distance from the eyes of the sun, a dead body burned in the time-consuming of a nightmare. Distance, loneliness from the window of the letters of emotions. Letters thrown away in the silent voyages of your hidden quests, in the shipwrecked ships of desire. Distance, joy forgotten in the cupboards of vigilant lack, away with the borders of the self, seeking the glory of the identification. The second poem has the title The Response of Silence. You speak in silence, and you wait for an answer. Knock that you need the love from spring. Close your eyes to see from soul eyes, and do not step on the head of inspiration. From clouds, tears became angry river. From ideas, words, from journeys. Thank you.
It's nice to hear from Greece, actually, etc.
Very nice, very nice, beautiful.
You seem very active in the.
Thank you all of them. Thank you very much. What have to say, Mr. Foley? Have to say something?
Well, no, I like the poems. I couldn't catch quite everything. It's an adventure.